That's why I say you're a blockhead, Lowry. How could you let such a thing happen? The man was innocent. What do you think the press are going to say about all this? Now get out of here! Get the hell out of my sight! And if I have any more trouble with you, you'll be dishing out parking tickets before long. And that's a promise, Lowry! Oh, and here's my good friend Halligan. Another one of the invaluable detectives of our glorious murder squad. Don't just stand there gaping. Come in. I'm glad you could make it. After all, you're a busy man, aren't you? Now look here, Detective Halligan. I've got used to being surrounded by a bunch of incompetent, half-baked blockheads. But your smart, well-dressed colleague Lowry has just earned himself the golden badge of stupidity. Halligan, we've got a bit of a problem. We've had an innocent man locked up in jail. Regrettably, he was killed in prison before we could correct our mistake. Unfortunate affair. And now we've got this lunatic killer running around all over London. We have to make sure that at least this oversight is put right. Your clear-up rate so far ought to be sufficient evidence that there's no point in asking you to clear up anything more than a common bicycle theft. But this does happen to be the murder squad. I am the chief of this department. All I have for choice is that blockhead Lowry, you.
Okay, Chief. What do you want me to do?
Welcome to the Mystery of the Druuds. And yes, I have seen Mandalorian's review of this. Other than that, I mean, I have not played this before. And actually, I didn't even check if this runs or, well, anything. So the intro was new to me. Anyways, it's a point-and-click game where you try to solve the druidic murder mystery. And I know there are a few points where this game might softlock itself, so let's see if we can avoid them.
Where did Lowry go wrong?
Your dear colleague Lowry dealt with the skeleton murders last year. You should know that, Halligan. Lowry worked on the case for several months and finally managed to pull a culprit out of the hat. A butcher from South London. A married man with kids. They gave him a life sentence. He was in jail till 3 weeks ago.
And yeah, so how couldn't the butcher be the killer?
Pulled out of the hat, you say? So the butcher didn't do it after all?
Oh, you're a genius, Halligan. He didn't do it. We found that out today.
Also, this is a bit, they have a soft voice, so to speak. I'm kind of afraid of pressing escape because it might end this conversation.
How do we know that?
We don't know it for a fact, Halligan, but we can guess. There's been another victim. The body was discovered this morning. The victim was killed in exactly the same way as all the others. We have to assume that we're dealing with the same killer.
I mean, they could have been a copycat killer, following Shamus around.
There's been another murder.
Exactly, Halligan. A pile of bones has been found in Epping Forest. Supposedly a male corpse. We don't know any more than that. I presume we both agree that it can't have been Lowry's man, eh?
Oh, of course.
You see, I've just managed to get that into Lowry's head as well. You heard it? Lowry's off the case. Halligan, you drive out to Epping Forest and take a look at the evidence.
Of course, sir.
And Halligan, no sloppiness now. I want results. Sensible results. The press has already been terrorizing me this morning. The killer must be found. Do I make myself clear?
Of course, Chief.
Good. This is the file with all the necessary information, and now you'd better get going quickly.
Okay, so, well, first of all, let's see... Ew. Oh. Next up, let's boost the voices and maybe take down, yeah. Subtitles on. Okay, so we have the...
That won't get me any further. My case file. That would be stupid.
How do I read it?
My case file.
Yeah, but...
I can't do that.
Huh.
What mad assassin are you referring to?
Halligan, it's well known that you'd rather read those crazy books of yours during office hours than taking any real interest in the affairs of this department. But it would now appear that you've even stopped reading the newspapers as well. For months now, a killer's been running around in London, taking victims apart and leaving nothing but bones for us to find. You can read about it in any newspaper.
What's Silent Inn?
You mean the business out at the Silent Inn? That was over a year ago.
There were 2 more murders later, Halligan. 3, actually.
Huh. Anything else I should... know?
Oh yes, there was the case by the Thames. And the business with the bones found in the north of the city.
Exactly. Lowry's suspect was seen at 2 of the 3 crime scenes. That wouldn't usually be sufficient for a summons to the police station. But Lowry and Stryker twisted the thing so badly that the poor man actually lost in court. And now he's dead. He was stabbed in prison.
Then the case seems to be closed, doesn't it?
You see, that's exactly what I wouldn't say. I got a phone call this morning. Guess what's happened?
Wait. I can just... oh well.
There's been another murder.
Exactly, Halligan. A pile of bones has been found in Epping Forest. Supposedly a male corpse. We don't know any more than that. I presume we both agree that it can't have been Lowry's man, eh?
Oh, of course.
Can I?
You see, You heard it?
I can.
Lowry's Halligan?
Of course.
And Halligan. I want results. The press has already been terrorizing. Do I make my...
Of course.
Okay, good. How do I... Okay. Can I run? Yes. Oh boy, I can run. That's actually good. That's nice. And I have a feeling these are the devs.
A wanted person's note. A wanted person's note. The note says, Instruction 1193, line 18. Office BH to be switched over to internal operation immediately. Scotland Yard, Accounts Department. A wanted person's note. A wanted person's note. A confiscated murder weapon. A confiscated murder weapon.
I mean, this is not gonna be...
A confiscated murder weapon. A confiscated murder weapon. A confiscated murder weapon. I've no idea who that might be. I may have seen the face in the papers sometime. I don't know this one. Some gangster or other. I don't know this one. Some gangster or other. That's Jack Terrence. Very nasty. He's wanted for 12 murders. These 3 charming guys are wanted for a robbery at Sotheby's.
Yeah, these gotta be the devs. So... off we go to get some killers. Maybe. Oh, hello there. Oh, hi there.
Hello, Chris.
Hi, Halligan.
So, what can I do for you? Well, actually, what can you do for me?
There's work for you.
There's always work for me, Halligan. And right now, I've got enough work not to be disturbed again and again.
Well, then if you don't have much time now, I can come back later.
That would be a good idea, Halligan. I'll have some more time later.
Okay, Chris. See you later on.
Ooh.
Something is just being distilled there. Far too hot to touch. Far too hot to touch.
Dang. Can I...
If I pull that hose off, the whole of Scotland Yard will blow up. Actually, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, maybe we should leave. From what I know, Halligan is... not a good guy. Okay. Why? I almost loaded my... Well. Oh, let's go for the trash. Fine. Actually,
A rubbish bin.
rubbish. Where's my off? Well, this isn't my office. Hello?
Hello, Janet.
Hello, Brent.
Oh, these models. Oh, these.
Have you got a minute?
Not even a minute, Brent. Do I look as though I've got any time?
Well, Janet, I presume it's your job to have time for a detective.
I'm the best judge of what my job is, Brent. Now please be good enough to go away and let me do it.
I'm not here to give you anything, Janet. I want to get something.
I know that, Brent. You need information. But before I can let you get it, I need the necessary papers. You haven't got the forms for the access to the database yet?
No.
Here's one.
Oh.
Get it signed, and then we'll get down to business.
Good. See you later then.
Take your time, Brent.
Huh. Okay. Got some papers. Next up is... Well, this is my office.
The cleaner will empty the ashtray.
This doesn't look like a...
I won't find anything I could make use of now in there.
Yeah.
I won't find anything I could make use of now in there. God save the Queen.
Huh. He actually has been able to hit the target. Good shot.
I won't find anything I could make use of now in there. I didn't like that book very much. I wanted to give it to Stryker, but he doesn't read. Ah, All About Darts. A top title. There was a really good DIY description to build dartboards in it.
So he is a darts man.
My cooking book for single households. This book claims that I can stop smoking. We'll see if that's true. I hardly use it. The best recipe is still Al's Pizza Palace.
Okay.
I hardly use it. The best recipe is still Al's Pizza Palace.
The way Mandalore talked about calling pizza. I mean, here it's normal. Everyone says pizza.
Non-smoker within 21 days. John Sinclair, Ghost Hunter. My favorite book.
Ghosts.
Corn circles. That was really interesting. Good to know that there are intelligent life forms out there. In here, I only meet weirdos like Detective Lowry. The Sirius Riddle.
Okay, sure. What else?
I can find my way without a map. I know my way around well enough.
Anything on the table?
My writing desk. I am definitely the only one who can make head or tail of it.
I mean, yeah, that's actually a good way to keep yourself employed. So?
I never use the receiver. That thing is just too heavy. Using the loudspeaker is much more comfortable. I'd better leave that here. It doesn't work like that. You don't hear anything, and nothing happens either.
Oh boy, I remember phones like these. Ah, they were...
Unfortunately, there's no pizza in there anymore.
Pizza.
My writing desk. I am definitely the only one who can make head or tail of it.
And then there are maybe 2 more rooms, if that isn't the one I already took. Although this is... I think this is an elevator. Maybe. And this must be Lowry's. Yes. Magical Lowry. Lowry.
Hello, Lowry.
Oh no, not you, Halligan. You're all I need at the moment.
That's a nice suit you're wearing.
Don't humour me, Halligan. You don't know a thing about suits. A blind man would know from 100 yards away that you bought your stuff at Woolworths. What do you want?
I don't know what Woolworths is, so I assume that's an insult.
Just a quick question, Lowry. Have you seen my wallet?
Your wallet? You've got a nerve. I haven't really had a very pleasant day so far, as you might have noticed. Why would I worry about your bloody wallet?
I mean, why not?
Larry, could you just give me a sensible answer? I'm looking for my wallet.
So what? Do you think I've got it? Why don't you just go and clear up your oh-so-tidy office? Maybe you'll find some of those things you allegedly just wanted to borrow for a while.
Hey, I'm a protagonist. We borrow things.
Let's not argue, Lowry. I need some information from you about the last investigations.
You've got the file, Halligan. I suppose you can read. And now scram!
Also, his proportions look odd. I mean, look at that waistline compared with that. What is going on?
Lowry, I've read your file. There's just nonsense in it.
Do you know what I think, Halligan? I think I don't need to tolerate a detective in a £20 suit walking past my door criticising the quality of my work.
Well, it's hardly my fault that the chief has taken you off the case. It's your own fault.
You can keep your analysis to yourself. Just leave me alone.
Thanks for being so helpful, detective.
You're welcome, Halligan. Halligan?
Yes?
Might I ask you what you think you're doing?
I don't know what you mean, Steve.
You don't know what I mean? You're trying to steal a pair of scissors from right under my nose, but you haven't got a clue what I'm talking about. Is that it?
I mean, yeah.
But you're not using these scissors at the moment anyway.
That's beside the point. Get your mitts off my scissors.
All right, then. Keep them.
I like this writing. Oh boy. How do I get out? Okay, good. Well. Now that I'm done with... I think done with this place, let's... go and see the murder scene. How gruesome can it get? Effing forest. Oh yeah, there's some pixel hunting, I guess, maybe. Might be. Hello?
Good morning, officer.
Good morning, Detective. I hope you've had a good breakfast. The sight over there is not very appetizing.
Oh, well, you know, I've got used to it. When were the bones discovered?
At 5:30 a.m. by a jogger. He phoned us.
I mean, some people wake up early.
5:30 a.m. He was out and about quite early this morning.
Indeed, sir. And half an hour later, the press arrived.
It took them almost half an hour or so.
How did the press find out about this so early, officer? Did you call them by any chance?
No idea, sir. These vultures seem to have a sixth sense for crime. It's either that or somebody from your police station tipped them off.
Were there any onlookers?
Yes, a couple, but I sent them away. The real run will start after people finish work, when they've got the time. We've seen it before.
Well, hold the fort, officer.
Yes, sir. I'll have to do that.
Okay, officer, that was it. Thank you.
Anytime, sir.
Oh boy. So there's the corpse. And... oh, it's the same thing. Well, sure. Bones.
I need to have the grass examined. There's hardly any flesh on the bone. Unbelievable. There's hardly any flesh on the bone.
Okay, yeah.
Unbelievable.
Sometimes it skips.
There's hardly any flesh on the bone.
Okay, fine.
Strange. I need to have the grass examined.
Can I take it?
The grass. I need to have the strange. The grass next to the bones is black.
Also, this... it seems like there's an outline to all this. No, I don't have the... how do I...
I need to have the grass examined.
yeah?
I need to have the grass examined. I need to have the grass examined. There's hardly any flesh on
Sure.
the...
I mean, I don't... Fine. How do I get someone to examine it? Come on. Come on. Okay, fine. This game might require some external help. Why? Why was that there? Also, this is not the place I was looking. Yep. I'm going to the lab. Oh, this is gonna be a long playthrough. Hello? Help me.
Hello, Chris.
Hi, Halligan.
I've just come back from the place where they found the bones in Epping Forest.
Why are you telling me? Have there been any decisive discoveries in that case?
There was a pile of bones. Nothing else.
Yes, I had that impression as well when I was out there with the forensic squad. Everything is quite clean. You didn't find anything either?
No, nothing.
I would actually have been surprised if you had. And why did you come here then, if I may ask?
Oh, I thought you might be interested in this.
Sure, Halligan. Thank you. Anything else?
No, that was it.
Well then, see you later.
Okay, Chris. See you later on. Hello, Chris.
Hi, Halligan.
I've just come back from the place where they found the...
Why?
Okay, you can exit. How do I...
There's nothing I can do with this. There's nothing I can do with that. Take it with me. Chris, take it with me. Chris, too dangerous to carry the bottle around with me. Too dangerous to carry the bottle around with me. I don't even know what kind of stuff.
Something in here that I can use? I doubt it.
A flask.
Yes, it's a flask.
A flask. If I pull that hose up. These things are called Erlenmeyer flasks. Test tubes. I really don't want to break anything. A board. Just like at school, isn't it? The periodic system of the elements. At least I learned something in my chemistry classes. Chris's pinboard. Somebody's written here. Hecker, you sleepyhead. When do I get my damn DNA analyses? That must be from Chief Miller. You can recognize his intonation even on the paper.
Well, I think actually... yeah, let's... Can you sign it?
I need information from the central database. It's about the skeleton murders. But Janet says she needs a signed 223. I've got it with me.
You've got it with you? How nice for you. And do you know something, Halligan? I will not sign it. What do you say to that?
Why?
Why not, Chief?
You don't need the database. You've got the file. Make the most of it.
But, I mean... computers.
How do you expect me to conduct investigations if you won't allow me to use the database, Chief?
You'll have to get up off your backside and do your own work, Halligan. I feel much more comfortable knowing that you and Lowry can't get up to any more nonsense with the confidential data stored in our database.
Thanks.
Of course, Chief. Thanks a lot.
Don't get stroppy, Halligan.
Can I take it? And he didn't even... Huh. Well, okay, fine. Actually, nah. I thought of taking some water or coffee or whatever there was on the table, but oh well.
That's a fire hose. That's a fire hose.
So, this will be our next,
You actually only use it in case of fire.
I don't know, maybe a month. Hope you like some clunky oddball gaming. What is this?
Hello, Mr. Doyle.
Well, sure. Anyways, until the next episode, that is. Bye bye.